x. Let's make it 22. All right, so number one, right? Or how to increase win rate? I'm pretty sure it is, right? All right, I'm back. Okay, so how to increase your win rate, right? Okay, number one, take one trade a day. Now, before I continue to the second one, why is this important, right? Why take one trade a day? So if you take one trade a day, your mind, let's just type it out here, number one. So your mind is going to force yourself to take the highest quality setup of the day, right? Now, you guys, I mean, before, like, if you guys are gonna click on this video, then you guys must know how like the market moves, right? But yeah, so price usually accumulates, and then there's the manipulation that market manipulates too, and then there's distribution right there. So accumulates, manipulates, and then distributes. Now, for this, take one trade a day. You do not want to be taking. You could take this trade, like taking profits off the manipulation leg, but if you want to catch a high RR trade or a higher win rate, that would also be. This is number two. You want to be profiting. You want to be taking profits or taking a trade off the you want to be profiting or taking profits off the distribution leg. Since you don't want to be shorting this, just look at like the higher time frame image and look at like what price is trying to do for like scenarios, which is another way you could also increase. I hope that was pretty easy to understand, but I'll make like a separate video going over AMD. So yeah, take one trade. So your mind is going to force yourself to take one trade, the highest quality setup. Number two would be, like I just said, look to profit off of this distribution leg. Alright, let's just go over this real quick. Number two, so like I said, there's accumulation. Now, during this phase, during this period that market is in, you do not want to be taking trades right here, right? Since it's, let's say you want to target this major buy side liquidity, never gets hit, since we are just accumulating. Now, this usually happens in pre-market. And if during market open, if we are accumulating, wait till a PO3 is like 9:45 open high low close, or a 10 a.m. open high low close, to break out of that range. So you could also maybe catch like an inversion for the manipulation leg, like long right here, but sometimes it works out. But if you want to have like the highest M1 rate, better confirmation right here, you would want to take this right inversion. So you catch more points with that, and your stop is actually protected. Like for example, if you take this long right here, this long down here, your stop isn't protected since we have our low resistance liquidity below. So that wouldn't be like the best scenario. I mean, it could still work, but it's not like preferred. All right, so number two, I hope you guys are still in this video because I'm actually giving out sauce. Just give me some time. Number three, like I said, PO3, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah, PO3. So what is it? What can I say? You can learn this from, what's his name? I'm not sure, but it's someone that works with like PB. I forgot his name, but there's like a YouTube person, the YouTube creator that like explains PO3 really good. I just take notes off that video. But all right, so let's say you're trading, or how can I make this? Okay, so let's say you want to, let's say there's a unfilled 4 hour below us. We tap into the 4 hour right here, bullish 4 hour, and let's say we tap it at 9, or let's say 9:55, right? We tapped at 9:55 a.m. right? If you guys do not know what PO3s are, I will explain it, like a quick recap. All right, now, or I should actually explain PO3 first, but all right, so let's say if there's like, we tapped into this 4 hour bullish at 9:55, and in the next 5 minutes 10 a.m. is about to open. So what 10 a.m. or every PO3 does is manipulates to like the key level, right? So, or just manipulates in general, right? So you could, 10 a.m. is going to most likely resweep this low at 10 a.m. and let's say This is also called a stop hunt. And maybe you enter at 955, 956 once we close above the inverse for value gap right here. So you may have gotten stopped out like this, targeting the low resistance liquidity, right? Structure is there. We have all these highs resting, but the only thing that's missing is PO3, right? You want to wait for 10 a.m. to manipulate or stop hunt these traders, or resweep the low, right? And then you just wait for a inverse IFVG to the upside. And you just profit off of there. So that's pretty, bro. Why am I actually like explaining this good? But yeah, PO3. So PO3 usually. What could I wait? Number 2. Wait, what could I put for number 2? There's a pre. Number 2. Catch. Wait, there's a catch up. Catch the IFG off of the manipulation. Is that? Wait, does that sound good? To profit off this. Is that like good? I'm not sure you guys understand that. Catch the IFG off the manipulation. To profit off this. Yeah, that is. Yeah. Okay. PO3. Every PO3 happens every 15 candles, 15-minute time frame, like 15-minute candle open. So PO3 once every 15-minute plus candle opens, and usually manipulates. What is it? Or usually stop hunts, right? Okay, stop hunt. Usually stop hunts / manipulates. Now here's where PO3 could be in your favor, right? I can't go back to that example. But bro. Alright, so let's say we were on that trade, right? Off the 4 hour or whatever. We tapped into this 4 hour down here. LR above 955, and then let's say, okay, yeah, 955. Wait, how could I explain this? Or let's say we tapped into it at like 940 or like 930, and then you're still like trading up. 10 a.m. is about to open, so that 10 a.m. is going to push you towards your drawn liquidity, you know. That's doesn't happen most of the times, but yeah. That's 3 things. What else? Stop hunts. Okay, yeah, so there's gonna be 5 things, right? 5 things to increase your win rate. Stop hunts / structure. So stop hunts and structure for number 4. This is usually, I hope my mic is on, right? Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, I was about to trip, bro. I got scared, because I remember last time I was like recording a video like a long time ago and my mic was off. My mic is on, right? Okay. Stop hunt / structure, right? So this is usually for going over, since most of you guys maybe this is the first time watching, or like watching ICT or whatever, but there's 2 different types of ways I like to trade, right? Or I teach, or most people trade. So continuation trades, or what is it? Wait, well, how could it be? What's the name? Reversal. Okay, reversal, right? So reversal right here. And, okay, yeah, I guess, but reversal, right? Like we tap, like for example, right here we tap into a 4 hour. Let's say this is a 4 hour bearish. Alright, and then let's say this is like a 15-minute bullish. 15-minute. Okay, so this is a 15-minute bullish, and then you're just taking like an IFG after the 15-minute bullish, and then yeah, just long, and then here's like a reversal. Maybe we were like in the uptrends, but now we tapped into this higher for like in high time from PO rate, which is gonna flip order flow, and then we were also with that uptrend. We were probably like recently in a market maker buy model, but now the end of that market maker buy model was the 4 hour. So now the market maker buy model has flipped, and we are currently now in a market maker sell model. Alright, so yeah. Now this is usually for stop hunt and structure, right? This is usually, or most of the times, or always, only for the reversal, right? The reversal, catching the order flow flip or whatever you want to call it. So here, right? So we tap into a 4 hour. Yeah, we could use one. Okay, so we tap into this, right? I didn't know you could do. Oh, no, okay, I had it. Okay, so we tap into the 4 hour high time from PO rate. It could also be a 1 hour, and you know we have been bullish for like the past like 2 hours in pre-market, and then just because we tapped into a 4 hour, and then we get a 1 minute or let's say 3 minute IFG, doesn't mean order flow has completely flipped. Yes, there may be like imbalances down here. I mean, that's what you want, but when is stop hunts and structure needed, right? For example, structure needed once we tap into this forever. Now structure a stop hunt offers or adds to structure. Now, in what way, right? If we just, for example, or in this case, if we just, okay, we have been bullish for the past 2 hours in pre-market, and then we tap into this 4 hour or 1 hour gap, and then we just get like a 3-minute inverse. That 3-minute inverse is not going to flip the whole bias, right? It's not going to flip the whole bias. So what you want to look for, if you want to increase your win rate, because yes, this may work out, right? The 3-minute IVG may work out, but if you, most of the times the price likes to resweep this high, stop hunt people before continuing lower. Now this is structure, because number one, price or the market is showing you that the market can't break past like this fair value gap, because this 4 hour is stronger than the bars, I guess, or the bullish period raise. So yeah, and then from here you could find like a 3-minute, and then just take that 3-minute and short with a protected high. So that's what I usually do, but in reality I don't really trade reversals like that. Like for example, if I want to take a reversal trade, I'll be looking for the stop hunt for sure, and then structure. And then number 5, what was the last one? I just had it in my head before. Let me think. Take one trade, look to profit after distribution leg, PO3, stop hunt, structure. Bro, I remember I had one. What is it? Oh, okay. I think there's a different one. I don't think I was thinking about this one. It was a different one, but this still works, right? Number 4, just okay. Number 4, what could I say? What? Oh, okay. Must, I forgot to say this, but must need a 1-minute IPG won't flip bias after tapping a counter, or should I say counter, like tapping a high time frame FEG. I guess you guys understand it. Okay, but when I'm taking reversal trades, I forgot to tell you guys. The only reason I'll not look for a stop hunt is to say we have 1 hour above, okay, and then we accumulate, and then we tap into that 1 hour, right? Alright, make that bearish. So say this is a 1 hour. You see all of this is low resistance liquidity. So in this case, you don't really need a stop hunt for structure, since structure is here, right? Like this 1 hour is stronger than all of this like low resistance liquidity. Now this high is protected. Now if you get this inversion, now once you get this inversion, you could take the shorts down to all that low resistance liquidity. But in some cases, that's like what mostly I trade. Like if I see low resistance liquidity, then I'll take it. But in some cases you get low resistance liquidity and then a stop hunt. That's like A+, you know, because that's extreme structure. Since we have low resistance liquidity and whatever, and then stop hunt, nice structure. But hold on. All right, bro. I hope my mic is on. I hope this is not like my screen. Okay. Last thing. How long is this video? 17, bro. 17. That does not feel like 17 minutes. What? I could have gone on a walk. But sorry. Number 5. What is it? Displacement. IFG displacement. Yeah. IFG displacement. So if you trade inversions, so let's say. Okay, let's do it for shorts, right? Okay. I kind of need to show this on a chart. Okay, and then we have this. Let's say there's this 5-minute, or let's say there's this 1-minute inversion, right? We're delivering off of like a major buy side, or maybe like a daily gap. And then we get this inversion. We have low resistance liquidity, structures there, no really stop hunt needed, I guess. And then it takes 4 candles to close, and it just shows that there's weakness in sells, you know, in shorts, since the sellers can't like push through that fast. I think I gotta show you guys an example. Let's go on NQ. Yeah. What would be a good example? For example, okay, this is a good example. So also for number 5, you know, good displacement. You want to make sure the wicks are bigger than the body in inversion. You see this I'm not sure what we're delivering off of, right? But it doesn't matter. So you see this IVG, we inverse. You see this huge bearish candle, be closed with displacement. What else could I say? Would it be like a bad IFVG? Could be this one, I guess. It could be this one. Would it be a bad IFVG? Let's look. But yeah, it's usually just that, right? Alright, this would be a bad IFVG, I guess. Yeah, this would be a bad restream, I guess. Alright, this would be a bad IFVG right here. So as soon as the candle touches that fair value gap, the timer counts on, right? You want to usually take an inversion if it takes usually less than 4 candles to close, right? If you're on a 1 minute, then it will take 4 minutes. So you want to see the inversion happen in less than 4 minutes. This happened. All right, candle touch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 candles, right? And last one we closed with displacement, but it still would be kind of risky, you know. What's the other thing? So yeah, wick bigger than the body, and this, do you see this black candle, this bearish candle? The wicks are bigger than the body, so bad displacement. But yeah, I think what would be another good example right here. So this example, right? Just 2 gaps right here on the 1 minute. Let's just use it as one full gap. Took 1, 2, 3, 4 candles to close. But here's the thing, right? Here's the catch. On the 4th candle, on the candle that closed over the IFVG, what happened, right? You see this massive wick, massive wick. The body is small. Wicks are bigger than the body. Wouldn't want to be taking that trade. Unless you had more confidences, or unless like the draw liquidity is really there, you could like try the IFGs with more discretion. But yeah, I'll just be fading those type of trades, you know, mainly like the body, the wick being bigger than the body. So that would be like the best, right? I gotta screenshot this, and what could I do? Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this, but yeah, I'm back test this, and then you guys will see that this is actually working out. So last thing right here, 5 wicks can be bigger than the body and can't take more than 4 candles to close, right? Alright, I'm done with that video. Gotta go to the bathroom. What could I add? Just follow up, subscribe, join the Discord community in my profile bio.